New tonight at 5:30, with roughly 80,000 inmates in more than 50 prisons, Florida has the third largest prison system in the nation. Not all the inmates, of course, have family members who visit faithfully, but when one Orange Park grandmother was no longer allowed to visit her brother, she reached out to First Coast News for help. And On Your Side's Rich Donnelly has what happened next.
Right now, this is the only way that she's able to see her brother.
All right. God, I hate to see that picture.
Currently, Laverne Hatcher's brother, David Walden, is behind bars at Zephyrhills Correctional Institution. He's been in and out of prison for more than 25 years after being convicted of felony kidnapping with a deadly weapon. Hatcher kept in close contact with her brother and even put money into his inmate account until May, when she was suddenly removed from his visitation list.
My brother David, ID 996588, his old visitation list was canceled. And I have been trying since May the 11th, 2022, when I found out about this, to get reestablished on their approval. Zephyrhills Correctional Institute tells me they do not have people to approve all of the new visitation listings.
Hatcher, whose son is also in prison, knows her way around the system. She called and wrote letters to the prison asking to be put back on her brother's visitation list. Without success, she reached out to First Coast News. After a series of phone calls and emails over 5 days from First Coast News to both the prison and the State Department of Corrections, Hatcher just found out last night that she's been approved for visitation. But the whole ordeal has been stressful.
You love the rest of the family that's with you, and you don't want to cheat them either. But there's never a time that there's not a void there. You never stop waiting to see him come through that door.
Hatcher's brother was sentenced to 30 years in prison and is scheduled to be released next year. Her son is scheduled to be released in 2029.
They've all been raised not to do the things that they did, but it got in their system, and that's what we're paying for. I won't be happy until he's home. When my brother and my son can go walk in that door, I'll be happy.
The waiting game continues for this 82-year-old woman to see her family in her home, but at least now she can see them in person. Reporting in Orange Park, Rich Donnelly, First Coast News, On Your Side.